Hi everyone, my name is Christy, and I am so excited for this video right now because this is my first time sitting down to film since getting married, going on my honeymoon, which were truly the best experiences of my life. And so it feels like it's been so long since I filmed a YouTube video, and I'm excited to get right back into some product reviews, which are some of my favorite types of reviews to film and videos in general to film. And today's product is a drugstore affordable product that I'm really excited about because it sounds like a perfect summer makeup product. So I have here the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Mattifying Primer Sunscreen. So it's pretty unique, at least in my opinion, for a primer to have an SPF sunscreen protection in it. And this has SPF 20. And this only cost like $6. I got it on Amazon, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to be because one of my main skin concerns is large pores, and this claims to blur the appearance of pores. And one of my other favorite primers is the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, because that one truly, it does like basically get rid of pores. It puts like a filter to the skin. So I'm hoping to see some similar results with this, but then I love that this also has the SPF. And also in the summer, that's when my skin gets extra shiny with the sweat, the heat. So the fact that this is supposed to control shine as well, just seriously sounds perfect. Plus the perfect price point, super affordable. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to half of my face to compare the difference. Focusing it definitely here on the pores. My nose and my cheeks is where I get the largest visible pores. Oh, wow. This also has a smell to it, a nice fragrance, which I'm a little surprised that this has such a fragrance to it. And I will say, as I'm blending it out, the texture, it's a little bit surprising because it looks just like this white cream as it comes out, but it has a little bit more of like a tackiness to it where it doesn't blend super far. So I ended up using more than I was expecting. But as I'm blending it, it has like this sticky feel onto the skin, which is not bad, just a little different than I was expecting. But it's not leaving behind like a tackiness once it dries down. Once it dries down, it does seem to be giving a matte finish, like a soft matte finish. But I'm not seeing much in terms of blurring the pores. But definitely now that it's on half of my face, you can really see that difference in shine and how matte my skin is. So without it, you can see some shine there on my cheek especially. With it, just natural, soft, matte finish to the skin. But I'm definitely not seeing that pore blurring, pore kind of erasing effect that I was hoping to see. But I'm just going back in with a little bit more to really focus in on that area. Maybe when I apply foundation, the pores will look very smooth, undetectable, but to just wear this alone, I'm not seeing the pore blurring improvement to the appearance of my pores that I was hoping to get from this, because with that Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, I really can wear that alone and see a difference. So that's what I was hoping to get with this, but at least this is giving that really nice matte visible difference if you were to just wear this alone. But for me, with my skin concerns, it's not something that I would wear alone. I need a little bit more blurring or coverage. But okay, now I want to see how it is under foundation. And when I try out primers, I like to use the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation, because this foundation just really shows how your skin is underneath, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. And to start, I'm going to go ahead and apply the foundation to the side of my face without the primer so that we can compare this side without any primer mixed into it. And I also want to call out the sponge that I'm using right here. This sponge is also from Amazon. It's part of a viral makeup tool set that you can get on Amazon. It comes with a bunch of brushes, 2 sponges. I'm using one here. The brand is called Beaky, and the whole set is like $10. It has like 60,000 basically 5-star reviews. So that's really what I like to look for on Amazon, are those super high rated viral products. And this sponge does such a beautiful job of giving a smooth, blended, airbrushed look, just like my favorite sponges. I'm very picky with sponges, but this one is so affordable. And so I actually have a discount code that you can use on this brush and sponge set on Amazon that I will have linked down below. It's Christy20BK, and it gets you 20% off that already super affordable set. So definitely check that out if you are looking for some makeup tools. If you love Amazon like I do, the primer, the sponge, it's all from Amazon. And so now that I have the foundation to the half of my face without the primer, let's go ahead and see how it is on top of the primer. But I can definitely see a bit of the pore texture peeking through on the side without the primer. So let's see if the pores look smoother with the primer. The foundation is definitely applying and sticking nicely onto the primer, even though it's not a tacky primer. The foundation is still applying really nicely on top of it. The sponge is applying the foundation really nicely on top of this primer as well. So I am glad to see that with foundation, even though it wasn't visibly blurring the primers, it did create a nice smooth layer to give a poreless finish to the makeup. So that's great to see. And then keeping in mind that I'm getting that sun protection as well. And then also that matte finish, which is not a drying matte finish, a nice soft matte finish that I really think is going to be perfect for the summer heat and humidity to help keep my foundation from getting too shiny and greasy. Wow, yeah. The foundation looks really good on top of this primer. So I really like this. It might be a little hard to see on camera, but also that matte finish is a little bit more noticeable. Like there's still a little bit of shine peeking through on the side where I did not use the primer. So I really like this primer. I'm actually a little surprised by that because I wasn't sure that it was going to make this difference in the pores, but it really does smooth out the pores. It looks like I have no pores on my cheek now, versus without the primer, I do see that texture still going on. But then also the fact that it's mattifying, it's sun protection, it has everything I would want in my primer. I am definitely recommending the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Mattifying Primer Sunscreen and the Beaky Sponge. Since I'm really happy with how my complexion is looking, I will continue wearing this for the rest of the day, so I can update the description down below on how the makeup lasted with the primer versus without it. Did the skin get shiny, more textured? I'm very interested to see if the sides of my face are going to look different as the day goes on. But I'm always so happy to find great, affordable products. So if you've tried any of these products that I mentioned today, I would love to hear in the comments down below your thoughts on them. And as always, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon in my next video.